Indonesia is the fourth most populous country in the world. However, in terms of global education rankings, Indonesia is ranked the lower 63rd. Data from Program for International Student Assessment or PISA shows a downward trend in Indonesia's performance in reading, mathematics, and science. Overall, the 2022 PISA results were among the lowest ever recorded by PISA in all three subjects, with score of 359 in reading, 366 in mathematics, and 383 in science. These are not just numbers. They are a wake-up call. They signal that education in Indonesia is still far from reaching its target. With this in mind, can we truly achieve the vision of Golden Indonesia 2045? This brings us to the title of my speech, The Learning Space Movement, Realizing Golden Indonesia 2045 Through Liberating Education. My name is Yani Setiawati, a representation of the most outstanding student from Universitas Padjadjaran. Ladies and gentlemen, if we were to use a metaphor, Indonesia is like a sleeping giant. Why so? Let us examine this more closely. Indonesia has tremendous potential that could serve as the foundation for realizing Golden Indonesia 2045. The country is expected to reach its demographic bonus peak between 2030 and 2035. This demographic bonus presents a golden opportunity. Drawing from the experience of countries such as China, Japan, South Korea, and Singapore, all of which have successfully leveraged their demographic bonus. One key lesson stands out: the importance of investing in education. However, empowering Indonesia's human resources still faces major challenges, particularly in improving quality and competitiveness. Broad economic participation will in turn reduce unemployment. That is why Indonesia remains a sleeping giant, rich in potential but still underutilized. The quality of human resources is the key to unlocking the benefits of the demographic bonus. Again, looking at the successful countries, we find a consistent emphasis on education investment. This aligns with Sustainable Development Goals number 4, quality education, which aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia's primary education goal in pursuit of Golden Indonesia 2045 is to improve both the quality and equity of education in order to produce competitive human capital. This includes achieving a gross enrollment ratio in higher education of 60% by 2045, increasing the average years of schooling to 11.0 and matching Indonesia's PISA scores to those of OECD countries by 2045. Yet challenges remain, from inadequate infrastructure and unequal access to education, to low education quality, suboptimal teacher welfare, and curricula that still lack relevance to real-world needs. These challenges can, must, and need to be transformed into opportunities. So what can we do to change this situation? It is important for all of us to take the time and effort to truly understand these issues and help formulate solutions. The father of Indonesian education, Ki Hajar Dewantara, emphasized that education must be continuous, convergent, and concentric. This idea can be realized through the formation of a community called Learning Space Movement, an open initiative for all people. Its vision is to provide a space that cultivates cultural values in students, enabling them to become whole individuals by promoting freedom of thought and cultural awareness. This learning space movement can be implemented by forming an online community that utilizes social media as a platform for networking and spreading education. Therefore, I call upon all of us to realize the vision of Golden Indonesia 2045 by building high-quality human resources through the learning space movement. Thank you for your attention. Let us create education that truly liberates.